So, I believe that by now most of us have probably witnessed the amazing action that unfolded in the 100-minute runtime of the awesome kaiju action Godzilla vs. Kong. GVK is easily and unapologetically bombastic, loud, and thoroughly entertaining kaiju blockbuster, packed with cartoonishly harebrained plot twists. Take, for example, the ancient Titan War and Titan mythology, along with the crazy Hollow Earth mystery and the sci-fi elements thrown in by Apex, such as the Heaves. Although, despite of all those cool elements, not everything's perfect, and to be honest, the only serious flaw in the series is probably the tendency to take certain shortcuts in plotting and put exposition or redundant explanations in the mouths of minor characters for fear. Having said that, we at Factholic decided to take matters in our own hands and examine the Hollow Earth throne of Kong for ourselves and explore the most intricate details that really stood out to us, just like that tiny opening below that massive chair our island homeboy sat on. And with that out of the way, well, let's just get them straight. So Godzilla vs. Kong basically throws in a lot of elements and introduces new backstories, but MonsterVerse didn't really care to explain any of it. One of which is the Hollow Earth, then the ancient Titan mythology, as well as the insane throne of the Kong species, to name a few. As for this video, we're going to specifically focus on Kong's throne. As we all saw in the film, right after Kong defeated the two Warbats, that was awesome by the way, and basically made a snack out of the massive Titans and the Hollow Earth, his natural instincts started reacting, and just like a homing mechanism of sorts, the big monkey was guided straight to the throne of his species. Maybe it's something hardwired into his system, and as soon as he was in the Hollow Earth's atmosphere, the genetic code or memory, whatever, kicked in to activate some kind of a reaction. After which we saw Kong running straight towards wherever his instincts led him. And boy, his instincts were spot on. It took us straight to a colossal temple to Kong's people, sort of like the Hall of Justice, but, for gigantic apes. As we're shown inside, we immediately are introduced to a vast chamber of ramps and archways with a ring of clearly magical pillars situated around a massive throne. Magical in a sense that these pillars latched with some kind of luminescent stones in the middle that may have been some ancient wiring mechanism, far more advanced than modern technology. The chamber itself looked well built and planned with a blueprint from a capable architect. This could mean that the Kong species was probably somewhat developed and advanced. They probably had their own giant ape architects, masons, workers, designers, and who knows, maybe building inspectors that would come by and be like, "This isn't a code." Anyway, that does sound pretty amazing to be honest, and MonsterVerse should definitely look to provide us with more details. Moving ahead, surrounding the throne itself is a semi-intricate puzzle constructed from axes made of Godzilla scales that powers up an ancient energy source. So the Hollow Earth is easily a place that should be explored more in the next MonsterVerse outing, which we're all clearly hoping for. Also, it's here where Kong senses that he was finally where he belonged, all thanks to a mix of both instinct and the fact that this is literally the first chair he's ever seen that's in his size. The reveal of this scene tells us that not only was there an entire race of Kongs, but that they also constructed an esoteric temple around a resident evil puzzle that supercharges one specific axe with nuclear spellfire. It's quite incredible, really, and since we're talking about the chair, let's talk about that tiny opening, which rather looks like a tiny doorway of sorts. One that's too small for a Titan, but more than sufficient for a human to pass through. Didn't notice it until now? Well, then you're welcome for the insight. We're just doing our job here. Now, this could actually mean a lot of things. First, maybe the colossal apes kept people as pets. Second, maybe there's a room inside that Kong chair, possibly even as massive as an efficiency apartment. Third, maybe the door leads to an entirely different world as the Hollow Earth. Honestly, the possibilities are endless, and unless the MonsterVerse decides to take matters to their own hands and explain the entire thing clearly, speculations would only continue to multiply. I mean, we can all come up with various different theories, and No matter how crazy any theory might seem, since the folks at Legendary didn't care to explain, all theories are relevant. Godzilla vs. Kong raises way more questions than it solves, and the tiny door below Kong's throne has been on our minds day in and day out. What mysteries might be behind that tiny door? Will it hold more mysteries than the hollow earth itself? Maybe it's a doorway for a mystical tribe of people, like the Iwi of Skull Island. Maybe Gia has another role to play. The questions are endless, but there are no definite answers yet. So, what's your theory? What do you think is behind that door? Please let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and it was a pleasure having you all tune in right up till the end. Keep supporting us the same, and we'll continue making more amazing content for you all. You're watching Factholic, and we'll see you guys around next time with another amazing new video. Peace.